And then the comedy movies have drastically been reduced.
But what did most people want that for, Joe? What if the comedians wanted that for two things, money and fame?
Yeah, because there was no
the
social media and there was no YouTube. And so ticket sales were really dependent upon you being on a television show.
100%.
Yeah, it was a big factor.
And this is why, you probably heard this, and it's a conversation when it comes to, especially when it comes to comedy. You got the YouTube comedians, you got the social media comedians. Like, comedy now is broken down into so many definitions of what comedy is now. When we first started, there was only one definition. The minute you heard someone say comedian, it was nothing but a guy who grabs a mic, stands flat-footed, and entertains the audience. It wasn't a comedian on boats. It wasn't that. When you say comedian, you just associated
Comedian
with
on boats?
You know, I mean, just like, no disrespect to the
You
cruise
mean
guys.
cruise guys? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, they find their lane and they love it.
Bro, but that's a tough life, man.
You know,
that's a tough life.
That's a tough life.
Trapped on that boat, telling them some fucking jokes.
But then some people got mouths to feed. Some people
That is-
like this.
that is
they look
what
at
it
They
is.
look at the level of competition. They look at this. They be like this. You know what? And those guys, it's six figures.
Yeah, they
You know
make
what I'm saying?
six figures.
Oh yeah. They do. Most of the guys that do it, it's they get to a point.
I've talked to guys that didn't like doing it.
Yeah, but
They're like, it's very kind of depressing for some reason.
your first year or so, it's probably not, especially if you're doing like $30 spots in Brooklyn here. Like when that was a come up when I started.